All right, math folks, I've learned to make sure that clearly that my video is now a video with sound, so apologies on my previous videos, but let's get started today. Okay, so you guys are learning of the difference between standard form and slope-intercept form. So let's check this out. I'm going to zoom in. Maybe I'm not. Here we are. All right, we're going to highlight a few things together, guys. So we're rewriting equations. And it says, although linear equations can be represented in both standard form and slope-intercept form, that's a linear equation, guys. Graphing linear equations, it's much easier to graph when you have your equation in slope-intercept form, okay? Now, this may not mean much to you guys right now just because you have always typically seen our slope. I'm going to change colors here. We've always seen slope-intercept form. This is what we've talked about in Algebra 1, where we have y equals mx plus b. This is an equation that means it is a linear equation, a line equation, okay? We're introducing to you standard form. Standard form is something you are going to see more and more in Algebra 2, but it's important for you guys to kind of get familiar with standard form. So then, first of all, second semester is super easy for you. And then even slope-intercept form, you're going to see this, but you'll know that this can be the same thing as this, okay? So that's kind of what we're looking at today. All right, so standard form, we're going to highlight a few things. Let's go ahead and highlight A, B, and C are all real numbers. Okay, we have our x. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's go over there. There we are. We have our x value and our y coordinate as well in standard form. Okay, so knowing that, we can kind of look at slope-intercept form and do the same thing. We know there is a y. We know there is an x. Okay, those are going to be your x, y coordinates. But m, however, is our slope of our line. And our b is going to be our y-intercept, which is important to know because b is going to come into play here with standard form. Okay, so we're going to look down here at our example first. Okay, we have model problem. We're going to do, and it tells you step by step what to do, just like how we wrote down our 6 steps of multi-step equation problems, okay? Well, there's only 3 steps that you need to know when converting from slope-intercept form or standard form. So let's take a look at this together, okay? Rewrite the given equation of slope-intercept form to identify slope and the y-intercept. So step 1 is to move our x term by using the inverse operation. So we're looking at our x term, folks. So if we look over here, we're going to find our x term. Our x term is positive 3x. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a multi-step equation problem. So we are trying to move first. How do we move a positive 3x? We have to subtract 3x. When we subtract 3x, we are left with negative 2y equals, okay, we cannot combine. Cannot combine. So we're left with negative 3x plus 16. You with me so far? Looks like this is okay, making a little sense maybe. Okay, so this is our final equation. This equation is set up like slope-intercept form. We have to identify the slope and we have to identify the y-intercept. That's still yet to come. Okay, now, okay, step 2, isolate your y term by dividing by the coefficient. So what this is saying is step 2, divide to get y by itself. So we're going to divide by negative 2, but what you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. From here, we get y by itself. We leave this as negative 3 over 2x plus 16 divided by negative 2 is negative 8. Okay, we can get rid of that addition sign. Okay, and now we are able to clearly identify that our slope, negative 3 over 2, and our y-intercept is negative 8. That was a lot, okay? Stay with me. Let's keep doing 2 more problems. So let's zoom in. This looks really nice, especially because we can see our steps right here above us. Okay, we're doing the same thing, folks. We are rearranging our equation right now to ensure that we can get y by itself. So we draw our line down our equal sign. Move, okay? We're going to move our x first. Move x value first. So we subtract 2x from both sides. 5y comes down. Okay, we know cannot combine. So we write negative 2x. It's a positive 20, so plus 20. Now, we are dividing to get y by itself. So let's divide by 5, but what you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. Okay, we get y by itself. Negative 2 divided by 5, we're just going to keep that as a fraction form. Okay, and we know that 20 divided by 5 is going to be 4. Okay, negative 2 over 5 is my slope. And my y-intercept is 4. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to do number 2. Same thing. Draw your line down your equal sign. First, move x value. That would be our 2x, okay? So in order to move a positive 2x, we subtract 2x from both sides. When I do that, okay, we know that cannot combine. So let's see what we have left. On the left side of the equal sign, we have a negative 5y equals, we know that negative 2x cannot be combined with 10, so we're just going to write negative 2x plus 10. Next step, divide to get y by itself. We're going to divide by negative 5. So everything gets divided by negative 5. From here, y gets by itself. We have another fraction form of our slope, negative 2 over 5x. And positive 10 divided by negative 5 is negative 2. We identify our slope, which is negative 2/5, and our y-intercept, negative 2. All right, guys, I know this was a lot, very quick as well, but do your best to just copy down these notes, and we're going to do some more practice problems tomorrow in class together.